between the current and former world champions. Pusarla Venkata Sindhu, the number 6 seed, who was actually beaten finalist here 4 years ago at the Thailand Open, 2019 world champion, up against the reigning world champion Akane Yamaguchi, the number 2 seed. Well, here's a fun fact when we look at the women's singles draw. If Pusarla Venkata Sindhu were to win this encounter, then all 4 semi-finalists would have played in a Thailand Open final in the past, because Chen Yufei won the title in 2019, as we've just learned watching Ratchanok Intanon. She's been in 4 finals, winning 2 titles, and Tai Su Ying was in 2 finals last year when we had 2 Thailand Super 1000 events back to back. Can't be very often that we have semi-final lineup of 4 players or pairs who have
women's single quarterfinal
contested a final at that particular tournament in the past. That magnificent trophy is the trophy that the players play for at the end of year finale, the World Tour Finals. But here comes Pusarla Venkata Sindhu, who was world champion in Basel in 2016. In fact, she's won 5 world championship medals, quite extraordinary. 3 finals, and she was beaten in the final of this Thailand Open
Akane
4 years ago,
Yamaguchi
losing out to
Japan.
Nozomi Okuhara in the final. So her opponent is the current world champion, Akane Yamaguchi from Japan. This is only her second appearance at the Thailand Open. Of course, the entire Japanese team had to withdraw from the 2 events here at this venue last January. I say last January, 2021 January is what I'm trying to say, because Kento Momota tested positive for COVID at the airport, Narita Airport, before they left Japan.
Single quarterfinal.
Squad
from Malaysia.
of Japanese players were forced to withdraw. Now, these are 2 players who know each other's games extremely well, because this, I can tell you, will be a 23rd encounter between these 2. And of the previous 22, Pusarla Venkata Sindhu, as you can see, has won 13 of them. But the last time they played, which was in the semi-final of the Badminton Asia Championships in Manila, just before the players all came here to Thailand, it was 3 games and it was won by Yamaguchi. An hour and 6 minutes in that semi-final of the Asian Championships. 21-16 deciding game. So if we have a match like that, we're in for a real treat. So these 2 players, stars of world badminton. Pusarla Venkata Sindhu is 26 years of age, and she is a very tall lady. That's 5'11". Currently 7 in the world ranking, but has been as high as 2, a total of 11 weeks as world number 2. And she is a 2-time Olympic medalist, to go with her 5 world championship medals. And looking at her matches so far, in the first round she beat the qualifier Lauren Lam from the US of A. She needed 3 games there, and then in the second round beat Sim Yu Jin, who was the heroine of the Uber Cup final as far as Korea were concerned, because that was the 5th and final match of the final, and she beat Wang Shiyi, so that was a good win in 2 straight games. Akane Yamaguchi will turn 25 next month, born in Fukui, and she is a current world number 1. In fact, she's enjoying her 13th week in total at number 1 in the world. Her only previous visit to the Thailand Open was back in 2018 when she lost in the quarterfinal to Jang Bei-wen. And her matches so far, well, in the first round she played against Busanan Ongbangarangpan, who has been in the final of this event, her home event, 3 times. Then in the second round beat Kim Ga-ang in 3 games. In fact, she had a game point opportunity in that opening game at 2019, did Akane Yamaguchi, but failed to convert. As we look at our umpire, Bert van Horenbeck from Belgium. Sairali from Mauritius is our service judge. So, Steen, it's always quite interesting when we have 2 players that have met each other so often. 23rd meeting, I think they'll know each other's styles by now.
Yeah, they definitely do. They've had many great matches. I remember one from the World Championships. Was it in 17? Semi-final. Long, long match.
It was 2018, actually, in Nanjing.
Was it?
Yeah.
The one with the serve?
We're going to get into trouble for mentioning that
Yeah.
serve too often, you know. But the one with the serve, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Pusarla v Sindhu, India. And on my left, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan. Akane Yamaguchi to serve. Low full. Late.
So this quarterfinal gets underway. The battle of the world champions, the former world champion Pusarla Venkata Sindhu nearest to us against the reigning world champion Akane Yamaguchi. Now, I think it might be significant, Steen, that this lady, Sindhu, or PV Sindhu as she's better known in her home country, the fact that she chose ends. I think the end in this particular arena with this sort of drift is pretty important.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Sindhu starting on this near side here gives her a big opportunity. I think even if she'd started on the other side, she would have had some options, because she can, due to her height, play a more attacking playing style, where basically Akane Yamaguchi has to play the way Akane Yamaguchi plays.
Oh, that's lovely lift right
2-1.
near the back line from Yamaguchi. Explain that a little bit more, Steen.
Yeah, Yamaguchi, excellent technical skills, but I mean, she's not the tallest of players, and that means that when she plays this near side of the court, she cannot sort of suddenly turn herself into an attacking player. She can tailor her game a bit more to be controlling and so on, but she can't just fire smashes and sort of exploit playing with the drift. And Sindhu would have been able to do that. She is able to do that, but got to adjust the timing a little bit according to that smash there.
Oh, just missed it.
Serves over. Three all.
Well left.
Serves over. 4-3.
Well, it's absolutely point for point these early stages.
Five, 3.
It's one of the additions to Sindhu's game here. The disguised drop shot didn't work this time, but I've seen it in other matches. Very nice addition to her arsenal from the backcourt.
No, it's a super slice. Really acute angle.
Serves over 6-4. Serves over 5-6.
Well, Sindhu's had a terrific start to the year. In fact, both players have had a terrific start. Sindhu winning 2 titles, both 300 events. The Saeed Modi in Lucknow, that was her second Saeed Modi title in her 4th final. And it was incidentally the first title that she'd won since winning those World Championships in Basel in 2019. Also won the Swiss Open 300 event.
In Basel.
In Basel. Yeah, beautiful drop shot from Akane Yamaguchi.
8-5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive finals in Basel in St. Jakobshalle.
Yeah.
3 tournaments played, 3 finals there for Sindhu.
Become a second home court.
Yeah.
Serves over 6-8.
Another wonderful slice across court from PV Sindhu. Oh, well, she's challenging. This is Yamaguchi.
Called in.
Now, I thought that landed in, but
Yeah,
what
I
did
agree.
you think?
I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, the nearest player to it was Yamaguchi, and she wouldn't have challenged unless she thought it was wide. Here we go. What does the instant review say? Caught the line.
Challenge
Very
unsuccessful.
good call, line judge.
1 challenge remaining. 7-8. Play.
Yeah, brilliant. What a fearsome smash from Pusarla.
8-0.
Back level. No, that's too casual. She also has had a good start to the year as far as results is concerned. Yamaguchi won the All England title in Birmingham and then reached the final for a 3rd time of the Badminton Asia Championships. She guessed that once again. Well, this is 5 straight points from
10-8.
PV Sindhu. From 5-8 down to 10-8 up. What on earth has happened to Yamaguchi? Overdone it.
Service over. 9-10.
Yeah, but she left a little bit of initiative for PV Sindhu at the backcourt, and Sindhu thanked accordingly and started scoring some points.
Overdone it. So
Service over.
it
11-9.
is Pusarla Venkata Sindhu who has the advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game, and it's a 2-point advantage. Nice idea, but perhaps a little casual in her execution. 8 minutes played.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Park Tae-sang, Pusarla's coach, former Korean player. She does always look very casual, doesn't she? She's watching the adjoining court at the moment, is Yamaguchi.
11-9. Play.
Yeah, that gave a little bit of controversy at the Asia Championships where they played each other. Not necessarily that Yamaguchi watched the adjacent court, but Sindhu interpreted it as she wasn't ready to receive a service, and Sindhu got faulted.
12-9.
Changed the momentum of the match.
Yeah. Well, I have to say I'm quite in favour of umpires making play continuous, as the rule book says, but I did think that
10,
it was strange umpiring decision when at exactly the same minute, or not literally minute, but at the same time at the European Championships, the player who was receiving got faulted for wasting too much time. So I think what the players want is consistency, isn't it, with the officiating? That's well left.
It is. But we also have to say, or at least it might be different now, but in the days when I was coaching, there were unfortunately a lot of players, at least some of the Danish players, who didn't know the rules. They were unsure of what the correct ruling was, and that's of course also unfortunate.
Oh, lovely block. That's the second time she's played that. She played it very early on in this quarter-final, did Yamaguchi.
12.
Reading the cross-court straight block. Well, that, of course, is the problem. Play cross-courts, you've got to be certain that your opponent is going to take it late, because if they take it early, you've got the full diagonal of the court to scamper.
And she got it to stop so close to the net, Yamaguchi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. Just going back to the pointer, in the European Championships, it was the receiver who was told off by the umpire for wasting time. The server served before the receiver was ready because he was wasting time, and it was the server that got faulted.
Yeah, but if the umpire perceived that the receiver wasn't ready, wasn't getting ready quickly enough, then...
but he'd just warned the receiver for wasting time.
Yeah.
And then the receiver appeared to be ready. And again, I mean, the whole point is that between the two tournaments there wasn't consistency. That, I think, is what has upset players.
13-14.
That's a beauty, isn't it? Straight down the line. So the 5 straight points just before the big game interval for Sindhu, answered with 5 straight points for Yamaguchi.
14-0.
It's the second time it sort of falls off the racket of Yamaguchi, at least the second time, which means that Sindhu doesn't have to go cross on a lot of occasions. She can just go full power straight from her forehand.
(15-14).
She's really trying to get those defensive shots close, Yamaguchi.
Yeah. So now 5 straight points to Sindhu. It's an extraordinary scoring pattern, isn't it?
What a miss.
17,
No consistency.
14.
Yeah.
Or knowing each other so well that you know that we've seen Yamaguchi's defensive attempts where she tries to get it really, really close. And I would assume that she knows that it has to be accurate, otherwise she's still in big problems. So rather go for it than sort of get Sindhu started and on a roll.
I would have been tempted to challenge that on the back line, you know.
Do you think you call the line?
That one's
I don't
long.
think so.
That's long.
Yeah.
19-14.
7 straight points from 12-14 to 19-14 up. That's way long.
Service over. 15-19. Service over.
So game point
20,
opportunities,
Game point
5 of
15.
them for Pusarla Venkata Sindhu.
Game.
Well, totally off balance and looks totally dejected,
First
does
game
the
won by
current world
Pusarla
champion,
v. Sindhu,
Yamaguchi.
21-15.
Yamaguchi. Look, there's no way she's on balance there. Had that have gone over. Off balance, wasn't looking for the next shot. But you've got to give credit to Pusarla Venkata Sindhu. 9 of the last 10 points. And the opening game, 21-15.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Lovell. Play.
Well, whilst you have to give huge credit to Pusarla Venkata Sindhu winning 9 of the last 10 points of that opening game, I am a little concerned about Yamaguchi. She looked at the mid-game interval, as indeed she looked at the end of the opening game. I described her as looking dejected.
Yeah, and seems like she's struggling. Noticed also that the coach of Yamaguchi, I mean, he barely spent a minute at the kit boxes.
It's got to be one of the longer rallies so far.
3-love. Yes.
And a good start.
It is the longest rally, in fact. And I don't think it was particularly long. Yeah, that's a beautiful placement.
Serve 1-3.
Oh, that's an error on serve. It's the first service error of the match so far.
Serve 2-4.
That's simply too casual, isn't it? Taking it too low.
That's the way to do it.
What, a straight smash down the line and follow up?
Straight smash down the backhand, the margin that we saw here, and then follow up. It's almost always going to be a short reply from Yamaguchi. And then once in a while, about maximum 20% of the time, it's going to be a cross smash or a cross slice. Could even be a cross clear when playing the far side of the court here. And there will be lots of points waiting in that backhand.
No, this is very strange from Yamaguchi.
She looks like she is not totally fit, in my opinion.
Yeah, she looks as if she's really doesn't want to stretch or run.
Yeah, like she knows something that we don't know. She's wearing a little bit of a strapping on her. Wasn't she wearing a strapping on her knee? I think I saw that. It's become difficult. I'd rather have the black tape or the white tape back, the skin-colored tape. It's difficult to see from up here.
Well, this is disappointing, isn't it, if you're a Yamaguchi fan?
Yeah.
She's way off her best.
It would also explain the attempted defensive shots that she went really close to the net with most of the time, almost the time, all of the time in the net. That she's sort of like taking her 50-50 chances, or even 20-80 chances.
Yeah, same thing again, Steen. That's what you were pointing out a moment ago. Smash down the backhand side of Yamaguchi. Look for the straight block.
I think there's something with that left knee.
Well,
11-5 interval.
11-5 the advantage, and 10 of the last 11 points. Well, in all honesty, yeah, you're right. There is strapping underneath the left knee.
Or is it the right knee?
No, it's the left knee.
The left knee.
To me, Steen, it would be better for her to pull out of this, because she risks doing more damage.
Yeah, because it's impossible for these players not to, at some point, just go for it, because it's so deep inside.
Yeah.
Court 1,
Their
20 seconds.
nature.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
And the number of men's singles players who led their teams in the Thomas Cup, who have not even participated in the tournament or withdrawn from the tournament. Yamaguchi, of course, was leading Japan. Of Quarter-final beat Tai Su Ying. Semi-final lost to An Si Young. Service fault called on Pusarla Venkata Sindhu. Too high, above the 1.15 metre mark. It's tough playing a major team competition because, you know, in an individual tournament, you wouldn't play against the top-ranked players back to back to back to back, which from the group decider, the quarterfinal, the semi-final, final. I know that neither of these two players were involved in the Uber Cup final, but it's tough going.
It is. And also your normal rhythm is most likely broken because, I mean, none of these players would sit 4 hours to watch their fellow compatriots in a tournament. But in a team competition, they do.
Yeah.
They go to team dinners, and so it's just not their own time, and it disrupts the rhythm that the players have in normal tournaments, which also takes its toll on the players.
Full. 8-12.
But it's the global situation with the global pandemic that has necessitated back-to-back tournaments, and all of us badminton fans would rather that there was back-to-back tournaments than not having tournaments.
Exactly, and we just have to take it into account. We have to remember that the situation is still very different from normal badminton competition periods before the pandemic, and also still I think there's a lot of players who haven't really recovered from the uncertainty about the Olympics, then playing the Olympics and then playing on Uber Cup, Thomas Cup, Super 1000s, Super 750s, Bali Tournament, World Championships. There's been a lot of badminton in the last part of 2021.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, she's not done yet, Yamaguchi. She's known for her great fighting spirit. Good reactions. Oh, it's gone long.
Service over. 14-11. Service over. 12-14.
Yeah, she never got behind that lift, Yamaguchi. Slow on to that too. Yeah.
Service over. 15-12.
I would have loved to listen into that Indian coaching there, because it seems like Sindhu is still in some kind of distress about what's going on. That's a fantastic clear.
You won't see better than that.
That is controlling the drift well.
13-15.
Punch clear. Right into the deep backhand corner of Pusarla Venkata Sindhu. Well, how on earth did we get back to here? 1 point in it. Six points adrift at one stage. Oh, that's a beauty.
Service over. 16-14.
Oh, yes.
Yamaguchi has been allowed to take over the control of the match.
Service over. 15-16.
Sindhu's merely retrieving at the moment, not putting any pressure on Yamaguchi.
Oh, my goodness, that went over, you know.
Yeah, it did.
16-all.
So back level.
PV Sindhu challenges called in. Coach?
So, challenge from PV Sindhu. Here we go. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Oh, well done, line judge.
One challenge remaining. 17-16.
Well, this is extraordinary. From 5-11 down at the mid-game interval, Yamaguchi. Now 17-16 up.
I almost can't believe it.
Well, and I'm with you, Steen, because can you remember spectacular winners from Yamaguchi to really get back in this second game? I can't. There's been some good shots, but not. So you're right. I mean, PV Sindhu, who was in control by commanding the rallies, no longer doing so. That's gone long.
Yeah.
Service over.
And that's exactly what you can do on the
17
far side of the court. You can stand forward in your stance and challenge your opponent to hit the back court with accuracy. And even if they do, you can still work hard in the legs, try to work your way out of it, but you can definitely be quick on the front court.
Service over. 18-17.
3 points away from a third and deciding game. I never thought I'd be saying that. Oh, now that's good aggression from PV Sindhu.
And that's the pace that she needs to play with.
18-all.
Oh, it's very good attack from Yamaguchi. Was that 3 or 4 down the backhand side of Sindhu? I think it was 4.
19-18, play. It's okay. No, it's okay.
No, Sindhu wanting to change the shuttle. Yamaguchi saying no. That's landed in as well. Well, there's a challenge here from Sindhu.
I thought it looked a little bit long.
Did you?
Yeah, but it's, I mean, it's way too difficult to gauge from up here. It could be
we're miles away.
millimeters.
Yeah. A crucial decision by the instant review, and it's caught the line.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So no challenges left
remaining.
for Pusarla Venkata Sindhu.
Game point
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, clearly caught the line. Game point opportunities for Yamaguchi to level this quarter-final. One game apiece. Oh my goodness, that went under the net.
Serves over. 19-20.
I think she's got a back problem.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, just bent over, stretching the back, Yamaguchi. Yeah. Struggling with that round the head shot. Oh. Well, I think towards the end of the opening game, I commented on a round the head shot from Yamaguchi, and I said she's way off balance. She's not trying to get back. If she's got a back problem, that would explain it. So 20 all. And extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Out.
Oh my goodness, that's a second service error.
21.
Add in a service fault as well, and that's 3 gifted points. So a third game point for Yamaguchi to level this quarter-final.
What's going on?
It's one game all. 22-20. The second game in favour of the reigning world champion, Akane Yamaguchi, against the former world champion, Pusarla Venkata Sindhu. I don't think Sindhu can believe it either. No, she looked to be cruising, didn't she? She had been 1-4 down in this second game and promptly won 10 of the next 11 points to go 11-5 up. But somehow this lady has battled her way back. And it's one game all.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Love all. Play.
So here we go, third and deciding game. Well, I don't think either of us thought that we'd be saying that or seeing this. Did you, Steve?
No, I'm totally stunned. And this first rally here, there was 3 shots from Sindhu with no pressure whatsoever, and then a shot in the net. And now there's 2 shots that have got pace in it, and it's easy winners. I simply don't understand it.
Yeah, off balance again after the round the head shot. Yamaguchi overdone it.
2-1.
Oh my
that's a
goodness.
fantastic shot.
What a cross-court net shot.
Service over.
That is a moment of magic.
2-0.
Look at that. Fabulous.
Akane.
Longest rally so far. One shot longer than the previous longest rally. Oh my goodness.
Service over.
First service error of the match from Yamaguchi.
3-2.
Oh, it's another punch clear played
Service
to
over.
perfection from Yamaguchi.
3-0. Full 3.
That barely reached the net. There's a crisis on the near side of the court here.
Service over. 4-0.
I love those cross pushes there. Now she's playing really well, Yamaguchi. Fantastic play.
What a drop shot.
Service over.
Controlling that rally. Never at risk.
5-4.
We can't see it here.
Service over. 5-0.
She's made a number of winners with that. And if Yamaguchi is struggling with a bad back, getting down low, twisting and turning, that's going to be difficult for her.
6-5.
But that's a gift.
Service over. 6-0. Seven, 6.
Oh my goodness.
Service over.
Well, 2 of the 7 points for PV
7-4.
Sindhu so far have been service errors from Yamaguchi in this deciding game.
Eight, 7.
There it is again.
9-7.
I reckon she's made over half a dozen, over 6 outright winners with that shot today.
Yeah. And she's taking a little bit of pace off it, and that's actually working really well when she's playing that cross.
There it is again. And again.
And she can go immediately because it's maximum going to be a straight block from Yamaguchi.
10-7.
Wonderful angle once more, this time from around the head position. And on a run of 5 straight points from 6-7 down, Pusarla Sindhu goes to the change of ends in this deciding game with a 4-point advantage. She's not getting down low, is she? Yamaguchi with her movement, and that is a sign of back problems.
Yeah, it looked like sort of alibi movement.
20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Yeah, did you see that? Leaning forward and then rubbing her lower back. Yeah, there's definitely a back problem.
11-7. Play.
Oh my goodness, that was a backhand, a jump backhand, reverse slice, straight drop with full pirouette. Look at that. Well, that was what you call ambitious.
(13-7).
And for Sindhu, it would be nice to have a flick serve here that put Yamaguchi under pressure from the beginning. Flick serve with a good trajectory.
13.
Not too high, but just making sure that Yamaguchi had to move backwards.
Oh gosh, that's wild.
9,
That's missed by some
13.
considerable margin. Now, PV Sindhu has to put that second game out of her mind. And because she was well in control, it appeared, in the second game,
13.
and it all slipped away from her.
And she's well in control now.
Yeah. That's found the line.
Akane
Oh,
Yamaguchi
well,
challenges.
she's challenging Yamaguchi. Did you think that was just wide, or?
I definitely thought I would like a second opinion.
Yeah. First challenge of this deciding game. Yeah, it's a great challenge. Very good challenge.
11-13. Late.
4 straight points and just 2 points in it. No, she's guessing that.
Guess again, yeah.
It's going wide. And both players have done better from what we have perceived for singles is
The worst side.
the worst side.
14-11.
That's a gift.
15-11.
Can't afford unforced errors on the return of serve like that. Not at this stage of a match. That was decisive, wasn't it?
16-11.
Yeah, look at that movement from Yamaguchi. Struggling to get down low and struggling even more to recover afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another return of serve error. That's 2 in the last 2 rallies. 3 rallies, I beg your pardon.
But I still think it's worrying for Sindhu because it only took 2 points for Yamaguchi at a certain point here in the decider, and then it would have been a totally open match, which it should never have been.
18-11.
Oh, that's
Well played.
nice. I like that reverse slice. Final shot, keeping it straight.
Serves over. 12-18.
Yeah,
Serves over.
good angle.
19-12.
So 2 points away from the semi-final. Pusarla Venkata Sindhu. Perfect. Wonderful punch clear from the former world champion.
Game point, match point.
And the current
12.
world champion is in huge difficulty here. 8 match point opportunities for Sindhu.
Full. Serves over. 13-20.
And on her second match point opportunity, Pusarla Venkata Sindhu, the beaten finalist here 4 years ago at the Thailand Open, gets through to the semi-final once more. 21-13 in the deciding game in a match lasting 51 minutes. Yeah, she couldn't move. Yeah, definitely a back problem for Yamaguchi. But take nothing away from Pusarla Venkata Sindhu. She still had to come out and win that deciding game, which she did in style. So we will indeed have semi-finalists. The 4 semi-finalists will have all contested a Thailand Open final previously. 21-15, 20-22, 21-13 in the deciding game. And Pusarla Venkata Sindhu will play against the Olympic champion Chen Yu-fei in tomorrow's semi-final. So welcome back to quarterfinals day here at the Thailand Open. Super 500 events this, and we've still got 3 more matches to go. And next up, as you can see, we turn our attention to men's singles. Lee Sijia of Malaysia, the number 6 seed. In fact, he's the only seed left in the whole of the men's singles draw at quarterfinals.